Imagine a world where everybody is connected. Imagine a world where somebody in Japan can do a transaction with somebody in the United States without high banking fees. Imagine a world no longer ruled by greedy corporate banks. There's going to become a time when we think of central banks in the same way we think about calling an operator to talk to a friend on the phone. This weird, annoying entity that came between us and the things we actually wanted. You aren't going to drown in fees anymore. You aren't going to borrow money from a bank. You aren't going to fight a half a dozen middlemen. It'll just be you and your money anywhere on earth. And once this happens, cryptocurrency could very well make the US dollar obsolete. Once people understand how easy this is and get used to it, the demand for legacy money controlled by a government and bank is going to plummet like a rock. Welcome to the world of cryptocurrency. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share suggestion, and it is up to you to make an informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. All right, let's see who we have. Who do we have? We have Maria. Good morning. Dagmar from Lake Arrowhead. Janelle from Colorado. Marnita from Colorado. Van Hairston from New Jersey. Maria from Texas. Good morning, everybody. We are streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I see you, Denise from Yonkers, New York. Good morning, Denise. Hanif from Canada. Faye Harris from Temecula. Good morning. All right. Today is Wednesday. We are halfway through the week, second day of the month of February. Hope you guys are having plans to make this a very, very productive week. I see VIP Global Network, Frisco, Texas, checking in. I think that's Steve. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. So we're going to look at the market today, see what's going on. I have some updates for the ILCA as we getting ready for our second 5-day challenge that's going to be taking place. And I did a private crypto talk for one of my clients yesterday where I promised I was going to purchase tokens live. And you know what? I will do that again today. I'm going to buy some more tokens live in our secondary portfolio. So let me go ahead and share screen. I keep thinking this is Zoom. I got to hit this button here. Let's share screen and look at the crypto markets, see how they're looking today, and check out some of the news. All right. So right now we see crypto market cap is at 1.8 trillion, down 2% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance is at 39.3. That's dropped. It was at 39%, 39.9 the other day. Ethereum's at 17.6. So we're looking at a downward trend the last 24 hours to see who has it hit. Bitcoin is down 2.8% at 37,500, but it is up 1.5% over the last 7 days. Ethereum is down 3.4% last 24 hours, but it is still up 8.6% in the last 7 days. 2,600. Remember, I made some notes where I stated buying the dip. I think I made these notes on Monday. January 28th, I made these notes. Buying the dip on Luna, Cosmos, Axie Infinity, Filecoin, Solana, CRV, Ethereum, YFI. Yesterday, I bought Luna, Cosmos, and Axie Infinity. I bought those three. And Ethereum, I wanted to buy Ethereum. It was at 24.65. Right now it's at 26.77. So that's still good buying area. Okay, but we're gonna buy some more today. We'll just figure out which token we're gonna buy. Let's see the best performers of the last 24 hours. Quant 11.5%, Internet Computer 6.8, Synthetics Network 6.3, Neo 4.9, Ethereum Classic 4.5, Leo Token 4.2. None of these besides Ethereum Classic. That's in my main portfolio though. Long-term hold. IOTAs, that's my main portfolio. Tezos, Zcash, Near, Monero, FTX, Avalanche. All right, well, who's the worst? Safe Moon, down 8.8. I do own some Safe Moon. Loopring, Cadena, AV, Thorchain, Cello, Helium, Radix, Axie Infinity, Decentraland, Cosmos, Flow, Engine. Oh, my metaverse tokens, my secondary portfolio took a little hit. Gala, Uniswap, Chainlink, Sandbox, Polygon. Oh, you know what? With this taking a hit, all right, we're going to look at the secondary portfolio and we're going to figure out which one we want to buy. I want to buy the biggest dip. All right, that's how I operate. You buy low, you sell high. I'm going to buy the biggest dip, but let's see what the portfolio's telling us. Okay, it's down 344 over the last 24 hours. See that? 344. It says crypto.com's down 4.5, CRV down 4.7, Terra 4.5, Sandbox 4.9, Polygon 5.2, Axie Infinity down 6.2, Cosmos 6.3, Audio's down 8, Ethereum name service is down 8, Dodgelon Mars is down 9, Immutable X is down 6. So out of my list, because I'm not messing with those coins yet, I already bought Luna, Cosmos, and Axie. So we're looking at Solana, CRV from this list. Let's see, CRV, okay. But Sandbox and which one do I want to do? I want to Sandbox and Matic are the two I'm going to buy because I already got Axie Infinity yesterday. All right. So let's spend $500 right now. Sandbox, buy. Can I get, oops. $25, $130, $135. We'll get 135 sand. No. What am I doing? I'm splitting this. I forgot. Yeah, I'm splitting this. Okay. Let's go back. Spending $500 split between two tokens. All right, 70 sand. Gonna buy that. Live. Loading up. All right, we just bought some sand right there. Okay, and I said we wanted to get sand, not Solana, Matic. Let's increase our Matic. $160 Matic we're going to buy. right, this should go through. There we go. And bought Matic. So now that we bought 2 more tokens, I'm going to make note of that. Bought Matic. Yeah, we'll put it here. Bought Matic at $1.58. And then we bought Sand at $3.82. All right. So increase our portfolio as we do steadily. Good morning, Brenda, Marion, Daniel Turcutt, Stacy from New Orleans. I missed you. I didn't see you the other night, Stacy. And Maria again. Okay. Now let's look at our metaverse. Oh yeah, I didn't look at the metaverse app, Makara. I don't think that's moved much at all, but we shall see. I'm going to add to this one as well later this week. I might put another $1,000 here for the metaverse. Now, while that is loading, let's look at our DeFi tokens. Vetter. I got this one from the VIP global community. What? It is up 69% in the last 24 hours? That can't be right. Am I looking at the right one? 9,810 holders. It is up 69%. Wow. What happened? I didn't hear any. Look at this. I didn't hear any news. You guys hear any news from this? No, Stacy, I buy from on the secondary portfolio that we're doing. I got it from crypto.com is what I'm using. I'll show you. To build our secondary portfolio is the crypto.com app. And we started from 0 last October. Okay, but this is really getting my attention. This is why you sit and you hold if you feel you miss. You never sell low. It is up 69%. Y'all part of the VIP global community. What is that? Do you use CMC Portfolio Manager to keep track of your buy and sells? No, I use my own. See who else here. They're calling it VPAD. Okay. What's next? Saitama. Saitama bounced 11%. Yeah, it had a big drop the other day, but it's up 11%. Wakanda. Let me check my better side as well. My actual wallet. Yeah. No, though. But here it says Vetter's up plus 3.94%, but that's interesting. Still in the green. Okay, you see Tama. Yeah, oh, there it is. Yeah, Vetter token, 68%. Looking at it right in the wallet. Interesting. If it were to, it could possibly lose one more zero. Maybe. All right. Says not dead yet. Wakanda is down 3%. Toys is down 2.9. Green down 12. All right, I need this to be at 0.005 before I play in this game. This game again. Maria says, I'll be happy. VPAD. All right. Now let's take a look at some of the news. What's going on in the news? That was yesterday's news, Daily Huddle. Here's how soon Ethereum can rally to its all-time high. Okay. I want to look at that. Nearly $2.3 billion worth of Bitcoin moved out of wallet involved in 2016 Bitfinex hack. Also, they're following that. I do want to watch that. Over $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin move off of crypto exchanges in just 7 days. Yeah, we know that. Here's what's coming for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Algorand. Yeah, I want to see that one and one more. Bitcoin will need help from the stock market to kick off reversal. Really? Okay, we'll start with that. What does the stock market have to do with it? A popular crypto analyst is looking at historical Bitcoin trends as well as the US stock market to determine when the cryptocurrency might regain some positive momentum. In a new strategy session, Benjamin Cohen tells his 705,000 YouTube subscribers, let me turn this notification off. Oh, that was Maria. Get that off there. Okay. In a new strategy session, Benjamin Cohen tells his 705,000 subscribers that steep corrections, like the one Bitcoin has experienced since reaching an all-time high above 69,000 last November, can't be expected to flip overnight. I agree. I agree with that. You should assume, based on history, anytime Bitcoin's closing below the bull market support band, you should just assume that it's going to be a few months before we can realistically have a shot at getting back above it. I agree. I would say 3 to 6 months is usually a realistic timeline on actually having a shot to get back above it. We have below it for about 9 weeks now. We are currently in our 9th week. So a realistic time frame for getting back to the top, the conservative estimate would be 3 weeks. And that would basically be a best case scenario. 3 weeks. I still say longer than that. I'm looking at, we're going to February, March, April. I would probably say more beginning of May. We'll see. There's a lot that we have to watch out for. And this is where, yes, you need to learn how to read the charts, but you need to also be able to pay attention to geopolitics and what's going on in the world. So we're about to read an article about the stock market. And the stock market, the only play that can have on the crypto space is if people in the stock market get spooked and they decide they want to put their safe havens in crypto. Because normally they do that with gold. They move it onto gold. But now they're saying we're diversifying to gold and crypto as a safe haven from the stock market. But there's also other big things going on in the world. And the biggest right now is Russia and Ukraine. And if Russia invades Ukraine, what will be the fallout from it? Ukraine by itself is not going to move the world market, but the sanctions against Russia will. That will impact the world markets, because then Russia may decide to retaliate in some way or form or another. And we don't know what type of retaliation that's going to be. They have a very, very strong cyber security infrastructure, cyber hacker infrastructure, like North Korea. So if they decide to attack American businesses or pull down a power grid somewhere or lock something up, that can impact the global economy. So these are things we can't predict and will impact the markets, stock market and crypto market. And no amount of reading of a chart is going to tell you that. So you want to be prepared. So that's why I cover the news. I'm always paying attention to what's going to be happening here and what options we have. So here's the thing is, as an entrepreneur and as a business person, there's no such thing as bad news. There's challenges and opportunities. And in any challenge, there's always an opportunity in that challenge. We just got to figure out, okay, if this happens, how can we benefit? If this happens, how can we benefit? You can benefit in every situation. I would say 3 to 6 months. Best case scenario, the bull market support band, it is a market indicator derived from the 20-week. See, again, he's going by the charts. So I can only look at this as 50% information. He's hovering at 45,000 to 50,000, 21-week exponential moving average, EMA. Oh, that's big news. Jeff Zucker just resigns from CNN, and he is the CNN president. See, stuff like that can move markets. The president of a major news network. Why? What's going on? Was it a political move? Was it a racist move? Was it a sexual move? Is there a lawsuit pending we don't know about? Will the advertisers be impacted by this? See, you got to pay attention to stuff like this. Okay. What we would assume for that to happen, we'd have to see stocks be green for a few weeks. As much as we like to think that we live in a bubble where crypto does its own thing, it's not true. If we see the Nasdaq and the S&P continue to drop, rest assured that Bitcoin will also very likely drop as well. That's correct. And it doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong with Bitcoin. Nothing's changed fundamentally, but it might just mean that people are continuing to shift to be a little bit more risk off rather than risk on. It's not just Bitcoin, it's everything that's not cash. I agree with this. Okay, he's right there. Okay, next. Let's see. Here's how soon Ethereum can rally to its all-time high. And I'm paying attention to this because I said I wanted to buy it below 2,500. It's at 2,600 right now. And I believe one day Ethereum's going to be at $40,000 a token. That's just my opinion. All right. Closely follow crypto strategist Benjamin Cohen is unveiling his timeline for when Ethereum can rally back to its all-time high of 4,800. In a new strategy session, Cohen tells his 705,000 YouTube subscribers that Ethereum has been trading in a wide range between $2,000 and $4,000 since early 2021. The crypto analyst urges Ethereum's extended consolidation has not been out of the ordinary. You also have to remember that the volatility is incredibly normal for an asset class that's able to yield a 40x in about a year. He's saying this is going to go up 40x. I say the same thing. If a 40x is possible in a year, and then we have to consolidate for a while, oftentimes these consolidation phases can last. Cohen is referring to Ethereum's massive rally from March 2020 to May 2021. Can you imagine this? This is fact. This is what happened. Ethereum went from $100 to over $4,000 in 1 year. Let's dream mode that for a second. Okay. Let's dream mode that. Come on, calculator. Let's say you had $1,000. $1,000 in March 2020, and you bought Ethereum. You'd have 10 Ethereum. And then you held it for 1 year, and it got to $4,000. Your $1,000 just grew to $40,000. And this is on one of the main oldest cryptos out there, Ethereum. $40,000. This is why I talked about how $100, $1,000, or $10,000 can change your life in 3 to 5 years. The crypto strategist also says that Ethereum's current price action resembles its market structure back in 2016, when the second largest crypto also consolidated for almost a year before igniting a parabolic surge. Using Ethereum's 2016 market structure as a roadmap for what's ahead, Cohen predicts a rally to Ethereum's all-time high before first half of 2022 ends. So he's saying this is going to go back up to 4K, probably by July. Qualitatively, there still remains a lot of similarities between what would happen if Ethereum back then and what is happening today. Now, I should say I don't expect Ethereum to pull off a 200x move from this point, Even this does prove to just be a long sideways consolidation, because that's what it did last time. It went from $7 up to $1,400 in a relatively short period of time. I don't expect that. But what I would expect is, if it is going to play out, what does it mean? It means we have still a grind ahead of us. If it's going to take us until May to get back to the prior all-time high, which would be, I mean, at this point, a lot of people would very much welcome Ethereum back to the prior all-time highs by May. Okay. He says by May. April, May. I say July, but that may happen by May. Because for Ethereum to reach its all-time high, this crypto market cap needs to be close to 3 trillion. And if it's close to 3 trillion, that's going to put Bitcoin above $55,000 to $60,000 a coin. And that's not expected to happen anytime soon. Let's look at the dates on this. So I'm going to pull up Bitcoin, for example. And here's again why, guys, education is so important. You never just trust what somebody says or what they read, what you read. You always do your own research. So Bitcoin had an all-time high of 69,000 3 months ago, all right? That was 3 months ago. The crypto market cap was over 3 trillion. Then let's look at Ethereum. Come on, load up for me. So then we're going to pull up Ethereum. Ethereum's all-time high was also 3 months ago. Same time Bitcoin was. That goes to show, when Bitcoin moves, the entire market moves with it, whether or not, anything special happened with those tokens. So for Ethereum to hit its all-time high again, that means Bitcoin will be close to its all-time high, which means all tokens will be rising towards and close to their all-time high. And which means, again, we're talking about an extra $1 trillion needs to come into the market for that to take place. And he predicts that to happen by May. I don't know. We'll have to see how April, February, and March play out. All right, next up. Nearly $2.3 billion worth of Bitcoin moved out of the wallet involved in the 2016 Bitfinex hack. This is before I bought Bitcoin in 2016. I had no idea what it was. So this is before I had any crypto education, before my time, in other words. Nearly $2.3 billion worth of Bitcoin stolen in the infamous 2016 Bitfinex exchange moved to a new wallet. They've been sitting on this for all those years. Crypto tracker Well Alert reports that the hacker's account shifted more than 64,641 Bitcoin across 21 separate transactions on Monday, all of which were sent to the same new wallet. Okay, so here's the thing about crypto. And those of you who went through the 5-day challenge, we talked about this. Even though crypto is anonymous, you don't know who owns the wallet. It's open. You can see every transaction. So when this heist took place, authorities have been watching this wallet. And anytime one token moves on it, they're able to track it. This is also why I do not. People say, hey, Brandon, can I send you Bitcoin? You send me Bitcoin, I'll do this and that. Can I buy Bitcoin and stuff from you? No. It is very, very rare that I ever do that. And when I do, it's for people I know very, very, very well. Because I know Chainalysis, the government, everything, they're tracking stuff. And you don't want to be linked. If a criminal that is on the watch list has a Bitcoin wallet, whoever they send Bitcoin to, those wallets are also being flagged. And then all of a sudden they trace it and it comes back to you. And all of a sudden you get a knock on the door. Yeah, we know you own this wallet and money that was stolen came to this wallet. Who sent you this? How are you involved? So that's one thing where crypto education is important, especially for security. You don't want to get flagged. So they're watching this. The Bitcoin trove was valued at nearly $2.3 billion at the time of the transactions. Blockstream Explorer reports that the receiving address now holds more than 94,643 Bitcoin, worth more than 3.6 billion at time of writing. How are they going to get off? How are they going to get away with this? They haven't spent this money at all. Back in the day, I got to be careful how I say this. Again, as a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor giving any financial advice, nor am I sharing how to be a criminal or evade authorities, okay? Everything I do is for entertainment and educational purposes only, because I know I'm being watched. Back in the day, what you would do is you would swap those Bitcoin into Monero. And then you would move it around in Monero, because Monero is like a washer. And then you would send that to different wallets so that Bitcoin is no longer traceable. Like how criminals would get illegal money, put it through legal businesses. Or anybody seen Ozark on Netflix? Anybody seen Ozark? Same concept, but digitally. And it's even far more sophisticated to do it now than back then when it was just Monero. So I'm just curious that, they've got all this Bitcoin and haven't touched it. In August 2016, Bitfinex was hacked for more than 119,000 Bitcoin. At the time, it was worth roughly 72 million. Today, it's worth more than 4.6 billion. See, and this is why I don't understand governments. If I was the government, I would be spending a significant proportion of our GDP buying crypto and storing it. Or I would, I got to watch how I say this. The government burns money every year. Instead of burning that money, I would use it and buy crypto. You're destroying it anyway, so it's not going to do you any good. Use it and buy crypto and stash that. And then 5-10 years from now, the government is sitting on, look at this. It went from 72 million to 4.6 billion. How much do you think this is going to be worth when Bitcoin is at $250,000? I don't need to guess. Let me just do the math. 119,756 times $250,000 a coin. That's $29 billion. 29 billion. In February 2019, Bitfinex published a report stating that the U.S. government had managed to retrieve only around 27 Bitcoin stolen in the hack. In August 2020, the exchange announced it would award 5% of any recovered funds to anyone who could put the company in contact with the hacker. Bitfinex also said it would allow the hackers themselves to keep 25% of any property that's recovered if they cooperate with the exchange. So here's what's happening. The hackers can't spend the money. They can't. Unless they figure out how to, get the bloodhounds off the trail. The moment they try to take any of those Bitcoin into physical cash, they're flagged. We know who they are. So they're sitting on it. So what Bitfinex is saying, hey, listen, guys, listen. Contact us privately. Authorities ain't got to be involved. We'll allow you to keep 25% of it if you give us the rest. 25% of 4.6 billion? That's still a nice haul. If I was the hackers, I would take that. Freedom is better than money. Anybody doubt that? Anybody doubt that? Anybody's freedom is better than money. You got a whole lot of money and no freedom. What you gonna do with it? This is interesting. I'm gonna keep paying attention to this. Okay, last up. Here's what's coming for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Algorand in 2022. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Algorand. A popular crypto analyst is setting price targets for 3 crypto assets as the market tried to bounce back from a shaky start to 2022. In a new strategy session, the host of financial education YouTube channel Invest Answers shares with his 407,000 subscribers that Bitcoin chart from Crypto Stackers founder Forrest Prizibis. I killed that last name. The chart features 3 key price range metrics: accumulation in the lows, that's where we're at right now, mean reversal when price bounces back, and overextension, which plots out anticipated rally tops. The Invest Answers host says of Prizibis, he's very conservative in his estimates, and I love his simple charts. Well, I'm going to like them because I'm also conservative on this. He believes we could go to $102,000 in this bull market this year. So he's predicting $102,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. The mean reversion line is about 51,000, and the shopping layer is between 30 and 25,000. Hey, I said this could go to $28,000 to $30,000, but he's talking about that's accumulation. That's when you go buy. That's when you buy. That's when you shop. But obviously a little bit higher too. We're not going to see that $25,000. We didn't even get under 31,000. Bitcoin has managed to sustain the rally from its monthly low under 34,000 on January 24th. But at 38,000, it is still 17.9% off its 47,000 valuation on New Year's Day. Next up is leading smart contract platform Ethereum, which has dropped 25% so far this year. The crypto analyst references another crypto stackers chart while discussing the status of Ethereum 2.0. Now we've got a what do you call it? A debate going on right now. I will show you an example. I made a post on Facebook. I'm going to pull this up if it allows me to. I've got a lot going on my computer. So I'm going to go to my page here. And I'm going to show you. We've got one camp that is betting on Ethereum 2.0 solving a lot of problems. Meaning the hash fees, the gas fees being so high. So I made this post. I still think risk adjusted, Ethereum will do extremely well over time. The reason why it's expensive to use is because it's so damn popular. It's like a chain of prestige now for things to be built on because it is the more decentralized of all the other layer ones. So it makes sense to me. I think the change towards Ethereum 2.0 coming as well. I think the narrative will build over time as well. So I still think the upside in Ethereum is massive. In terms of market cap, where could it go? It could still go another 10x from here. 10x. I say the same thing because 10x from here, well, at the current price, that's in the 30,000 range. Over what period of time? Who knows? Now, who said this? It's somebody that I'm following very closely, a billionaire, Real Vision CEO, Raoul Pal. But then I was noticing in the comments, several people made this comment. Post-chain. I dare to differ. Ethereum 2.0 is going to be a big flop. Post-chain, which is a fork of Ethereum, has its own exchange called PulseX, which is the fork on Uniswap, will be the world's most talked about exchange regarding what Ethereum couldn't solve, which is the high gas fees. All ERC20 tokens will be migrating to the PulseX platform once it goes live soon, first week of March. And then I have others talking about post-chain. Okay, so this is almost the same debate in 2017 when Bitcoin forked into Bitcoin Cash. And then again in 2000, I think it was 19, when Bitcoin Cash forked into Bitcoin ABC. Craig Wright and the others were fighting each other. So Ethereum had a fork, Pulse. So their history is the same up to this fork. Pulse wants to say, okay, we've solved the problem of high gas fees. So all the you Ethereum people, just migrate your tokens to Pulse. It's the same program, and you'll be fine. But the Ethereum group is saying, we already have a fix for that. It's called Ethereum 2.0. Neither has launched yet. Pulse is coming the first week of March. I don't know exactly when Ethereum 2.0 is hitting. Anybody hear about that yet? When exactly is Ethereum 2.0 hitting the scene? So which group is going to happen? I believe this, if Ethereum can't pull this off and Pulse does, businesses are in business to make money, not lose money. And you start having a whole migration. I don't even use the word migration, an invasion, an exodus. I'll use that word. You have a whole exodus from Ethereum to Pulse. What impact is that going to have on Ethereum long term? Pulse X, to be on the smart side, what is the token for Pulse? I have not really looked into this. Pulse token, is it just Pulse? Let me see. This is not ranked yet. I don't know if this is the real one, but it is. They have it on here. 2 months ago. I'm going to have to research this. But I'm definitely going to invest in it. In other words, I'll take the risk. Because what if it works? If it doesn't, okay, I'll lose. But what if it does work? And they pull all that business from Ethereum. I got to keep an eye on this. So he's talking about Ethereum 2.0. Looking at this chart, you will see the accumulation zone. $1,800. I don't see Ethereum getting that low anytime soon, which we're way above right now. Mean reversion about 3760 and the overextension about 7,500. So he's talking about, yeah, this is where you want to tether or sell 7,500. We spent all of 2021 talking about Ethereum 2.0. That's now a thing of the past. Doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? What are you talking about? Let me read this again slowly. We spent all of 2021 talking about Ethereum 2.0. That's now a thing of the past. That's not what Rob Paul's talking about. He just said this last week, January 31st. Ethereum 2.0 is coming. Okay, so a billionaire says it's coming. This guy with a whole bunch of YouTube followers says it's a thing of the past. This is why when I went through my crypto education, I realized 50% of the information I was learning was wrong. And why your own education is important. Who do you listen to? None of them. You follow your own plan based on, you take what others say as benchmarks. So we got two guys saying two different things. They're kind of rebranding what it's supposed to be. Maybe that'll help them buy more time, but we'll see if we're actually going to get there at all. Many people are saying consensus mechanism is not going to be ready until probably 2023. Whoa, Marnita says 2023. How'd you know that, Marnita? Marnita said 2023. That's reflected by, as we saw, the money outflows, the lack of confidence, the money flowing into other assets as we go forward. Ethereum is up 5.68% on the day and trading for $2,785. Last on the list is the open source decentralized blockchain network Algorand. Regarding the well-known financial media outlet The Motley Fool's claim that Algorand will be the Solana of 2022. The Invest Answers host Algorand. Don't I got this in my secondary portfolio? Just double check. I thought I do. Algorand, Elron Eagle, Cardano. Yes, I do. Algorand, but I haven't had any news about this lately. So he says Algorand. Regarding the well-known financial media outlet, okay, looking at the chart, Algorand for the last 12 months, it's flat. Yeah, that's why I haven't been doing anything with it. It's basically where it was a year ago. That's never a good sign for kind of a whole year to be lost. Regarding tokens that have traded flat, such as Algorand, the host concludes, yeah, some of them may double, but we want more than a double this year. That's what we're looking for. We start at triples, I agree. Considering the retracement we've had as well, it should be very easy to find a whole bunch of triples. In other words, here's what he's saying. If I'm going to invest in something that at best is going to double, I might as well put it in Bitcoin. What does Bitcoin doubling look like? 60K. What does Bitcoin doubling from 60K look like? 120K. Okay. But these other coins may go up 10x, 50x, 100x. So he says we start at triples. Considering the retracement we've had as well, it should be very easy to find a whole bunch of triples. At time of writing, Algorand is up 3%. A month ago, it was trading at nearly $1.70. It's at 98 cents to $1. Yeah, so I'm not touching Algorand yet. I'm just going to sit on what I already got. All right, that is Crypto Talk here. Let's go into some updates. Now that we're in February, we just ended our 5-day challenge for the month of January. The Facebook group we had for that January has now been, hold on one second. Let me stop sharing screen and come back. We have closed that Facebook group because we are now going to be opening up, or we already have it. We just haven't sent out the link yet. We're going to be opening up a new Facebook group. Which we are already going to start. Well, when the email goes out, you'll see that. So let me share screen again so you can see what I'm showing. Okay, so the new Facebook group will look like this. And we will send out a link for this. Please make sure that you answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, you're not going to be accepted into the group. If you are already a VIP member, still answer the questions. It saves us on a lot of time and work. So this is the new group. We haven't added anybody to it yet, but it's going to have this new logo and insignia. This is for February. Now, if you are a VIP, you do not have to, let me think again. You don't have to register again because you're already registered in the system. You're a VIP. You've got that for life. Rob Powell news just came out. I've been flagging this for a while. He just tweeted, Deloitte, 82% of Indians surveyed plan to invest in Bitcoin and crypto. That could represent an extra 15% of the world's population investing in crypto. Just tweeted right now. 82% of Indians surveyed, and he's talking about in India, plan to invest in Bitcoin, extra 15% of the world's population investing in crypto. All right. So you're going to join this. This is going to be the new group for the February 5-day challenge. You should be getting an email very, very soon with all of the recordings of last month. We put it in the way we had it originally. We needed to make it better. So you're going to see that very, very soon. It's real cool. Marnita will tell you that. And Those of you who want to come, what's happening next on February 15th, I will be doing live courses Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for 2 hours. I will be doing live courses, the courses that we already have and going forward. But to get to the live courses, you need to actually purchase the courses. So that is what, if you go to ilcachallenge.com, and if you're a VIP/founding_member_pricing, I will put this in the group. So let me put that here. So right, okay. If you go there, the total value of everything that I'm bringing is $29.97. That's the total value. And that's even less than what my agents have been telling me I should be charging. They're saying I should be doing, if I'm only doing it at one time, that it should be $5,000 or more. But it's $29.97. If you are a VIP member, meaning you paid the $97 to be a part of the 5-day challenge, and you go through the 5-day challenge, then I'm giving it to you for $9.97. That's a promotional price. And why? Why am I dropping it that way? I value education. And I want to reward those of you who's taken the baby steps and you're doing the fundamentals. The 5-day challenge is the basic fundamental. So if you're willing to go and going through that process, I want to make it easier for you, not more difficult. So you get it for $9.97. If you are a prior student of mine, meaning you've purchased my original Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, and how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies before, then I'm cutting that price in half, $500. $500, you're getting a $2,997 value for $500. I cannot pay commissions on that though. I cannot pay commissions on the $500. You guys have to, you know, it's only for the new people and above, $9.97 and above. Also, let's see what's next. What's going to happen next? That's it for now. I'm going to share. Oh, I'm going to be on TV. How did I forget that? Yeah, we have a new TV series. One of my clients that we have a TV on E360 right here. Wednesdays, every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. Here's the link to watch it live. This is for my client, iLearning Crypto. So it's just a crypto talk sponsored by iLearning Crypto. We're all talking about crypto education. We're talking about crypto education. The courses that iLearning Crypto is offering is the same that you guys are getting, that we have right here. It's the same, but this is just for one of my clients. So I'm going to be on TV every Wednesday. We're doing this show. It's streamed on E360 TV, Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV. What's this little? I forgot this little insignia. That little green guy there. Fire Stick, Fire TV. I don't know, but this is exciting. Exciting. We're going to be on TV. So come and watch that in the next 3 hours. Next 3 hours, TV show. And next I have a crypto talk tomorrow morning. This is Wednesday, right? Yeah, that's for the iLearning Crypto community. And I will be back for public crypto talk on Friday. Soon I'm going to be moving these crypto talks to just the Ivy League Crypto Academy private community. That's going to start happening soon. Right now I'm still doing it for the public openly. So that is it, guys. And make sure too, if you were a VIP member before, you want to start sharing it for the next 5-day challenge so that you can earn. You can earn, become a promoter. So by becoming a promoter, am I logged in here? Let me show you guys. Yeah, by being a promoter and you share it with others, I'm going to pay you. Oh, I'm on the wrong site. I'll do that later. By being a promoter, I'm going to pay you for being a promoter. And you're going to get 10% on the first level and 5% on the second. So now you get to earn while you learn. How about that? Earn while you learn. You can also start registering for the new 5-day challenge for February and upgrading to VIP. I need to, that link's still going to be the same. So those of you that are promoters in your back office on the dashboard, you can start doing that and it starts getting them ready for the next round. So with that, have a great day, everybody. I will see those of you that's going to watch my TV show in 3 hours. Bitcoin Brandon out. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, where is stop sharing?